Okay, let's just take Nvidia for a minute. It's a good representation of the unwind that's happened in some of these trades. Nvidia lost $140 billion worth of market cap on Monday alone. And we had said last week, in the midst of the big drawdown, that $1 trillion in market cap was almost wiped out of that name. It's down 28% off of its record high. Jonathan Krinsky suggests oversold. Yeah, it can always get more oversold, but if you're hoping for a good entry point, this is your chance in the markets overall. You take them to heart today. You bought more Nvidia.
Yeah, I mean, I bought quite a few things. I think that this is where price and fundamentals have separated themselves, because while Nvidia continues to be entrenched, I mean, look at CoreWeave, which is a private company that their whole business is around Nvidia GPUs. They just signed a 4 or 5 year deal with a $12 billion deal with OpenAI. This company is getting stronger. I don't know the PEG ratio, but it's very low because the earnings, the growth rate is still very high. The problem with Nvidia today is sentiment. But what I know about sentiment is sentiment will change because the fundamentals of this company continue to get better and better while the price gets lower and lower. So I think it's a great opportunity to add to this name here. It just seems, to me, it seems like a no-brainer. In the short term, can it go below 100? Sure. But I think 12 to 18 months from now, this company is going to be meaningfully over $109.
Joe, you told our viewers you were going to do it at the close yesterday, buying Amazon. In fact, you did just that. You bought it at just under 194.
Yes, so I'm being tactical, and I'm not apologizing for doing so. I think this week there is an opportunity to get a little bit of a moderation in all of the short positioning and the bearish sentiment that's currently unfolding. One of the ways I want to do that is, okay, let's take a look at my personal exposure and where can I put some equity names into that exposure to kind of elevate my capture versus the S&P itself. So I am underweight the Mag 7. If you look at the ownership that we have in the Joe T ETF, we don't have Apple, we don't have Microsoft. Personally, I own none of the Mag 7. So Amazon is the one name that I have been waiting on. I've spoken on air at length about what I perceive to be their leadership, AWS, cloud growth, their ability to expand even further into live sports programming. And this company has showed when they want to accelerate the revenue growth, they can. You've got 7 consecutive quarters of double-digit revenue growth. That's something this company has not seen in quite some time. And I do believe, because of the economy of scale, that they have a degree of resiliency in a recessionary climate. So it's one of the names. I haven't done much lately. I bought some Amgen last week. This week I'm picking up Amazon. I'll take a look at maybe some other names and try and play this tactical bottom. I could be wrong.
So
sure.
We've checked Tesla every day within the A block of our program. We'll do it again. It's getting a little bit of a move today higher, but not much. And it's been almost a 50% drawdown. I mean, at one point it was a 50% drawdown from its last high. It, fully retraced its move up to that high level. Dan Ives is out yet again today defending it. Adam Jonas talks about, well, could you go to 200 and then 800? Maybe that's where this thing's going. Bryn, you bought more of this name too.
Yeah, I think that, could you think of a company this size that has become so divisive and a company more, or a CEO, founder, more hated? And so when it goes to sentiment right now, this stock has all of those ingredients. A big run up in Q4. You have auto sales have been declining in the short term. You've got Doge, et cetera. And so I feel that the bear case to Adam Jonas's was 200, his bull case is 800, and I think that's what he was saying. For me, I thought the stock was too expensive at 420, 30, 40. I sold calls. I've clearly closed those out. I think that down here, I wanted to add some more exposure because I think the sentiment is just so terrible, and I know that psychology shifts all the time.